Right, I'm Mark Stubbs and I'm just going to do a short video with you guys today to show you the setting up of the Kelly Tanks concrete washout system. This particular system is a closed loop system, so we're using the same water, drawing the same water from the tanks to wash off the equipment into the system. So the first thing to do is ensure that the system is on level ground. As you can see here, it's sitting on nice level ground. It's quite important, it's on level ground. And then we need to fill the system up with water. This particular system, the CWS, Kelly Tanks CWS, does require starting off with clean water to start the system and the process going. The system's easily filled up with water. It's just a case of lifting either of the outer side covers over, pop them back, we lift up the cover here, we place the hose in and we fill the system up. This system will take approximately 600 litres of water, and we only need to fill one of the tanks, as the tanks are linked. They are a square U-shaped system, so all the tank is linked together. So it's only necessary to fill one of these until you've got the 600 litres of water. The water will flow round and make its way round. So on site, level ground, 600 litres of water in, close the covers over, and then it's important then that we install one of the Kelly Tanks absorption concrete washout sacks. This particular system has already got a sack in, but they're easily put into place and changed by opening the two centre covers back. And the same Kelly Tanks special concrete washout absorption filter sack is easily put into position and is located and held secure by the over centre buckles. Very easy to operate, just flick the buckle down, take some loose, put the loop in there, slightly take a little bit of tension and flip the buckle over. So we've got two over centre buckles on the front and we've got two lugs on the back that receive the two back loops of the sack. So just lower the sack in, connect the loops at the back onto the lugs, bring the loops down through between the box section here, locate them into the over centre buckles and tighten the buckles. And your sack there is there in, ready to go. Close the lids. Just make sure that the lids are closed, and when we're washing off then all the residue and the cementitious waste material will go into and will be funneled into the system, ensuring that we keep the system clean and all the waste is going into the sack. Now, all our systems, the Kelly Tanks CWS systems, require 110 volt, 16 amp power supply, and that is located through the hole on the side. Mains power supply straight in. If you're using a generator, please ensure that you've got a minimum of a 2.75 kVA generator, and preferably only one 2.5mm extension cable. We don't need lots and lots of cables joined on, else we're going to lose voltage. It's important that we use just one length of cable to connect the system if using a generator. The cable is retrieved through the hole and is installed onto the bottom of the power supply control cabinet. So straightforward, straight in, push it on, power's on. To power up the system, I've got one isolator switch, just turn it into the vertical position and the whole of the system is powered up. We'll come back to there in a second. Now the system is powered up, this little centrifugal pressure pump will draw the water from the tank on demand and deliver the water through the 10 metres of hose. So we've got 10 metres of hose coiled on the system, and it is a pressure system. So on pressing the trigger on the gun, it will drop the pressure and start the pump up. So the pump will run on demand. So when the pressure switch falls on pressure for demand, the system will start to run and we'll be washing off all the equipment, then drawing the water from the tank and washing off all the equipment washing off all the waste and the residue into the tank, into the sack. Safe there, secure plate location for the hose when not in use. As the water is washing off into the system, the sack will retain all the solids, the cementitious, the residue, and will filter through with special Kelly Tanks absorption concrete washout filter sack, which retains all the residue and allows the clean filtered water to percolate through the sack, to which then will pass down through another filter within the tank, and it will make its way into this compartment where we have another submersible pump, and as the level rises the water will be pumped back into the system. On average you'll use approximately 20 litres of water for each concrete lorry chute wash off, and each sack will hold up to a maximum of 50 concrete chute wash off. So every time we wash a chute off on a truck we use approximately 20 litres of water, and the sack will hold up to approximately 50 chute wash offs. Closed loop system. Closed loop system, so we're drawing the water from the system, we're washing the equipment off into the sack. The sack retains the solids, filtered water goes back into the sump and pumped back in. So we've got a closed loop system. We're using the same water every time for washing off the system. On this particular system, on the CWS, pH correction is done by either a Kelly Tanks neutralising liquid or a Kelly Tanks reducing liquid. And this liquid is added to the tanks, and depending on whether it's neutralising or reducing liquid, we tip it into the tank, and we'd recommend approximately 40 litres of neutralising liquid at the beginning of the job, and that will continue to correct the pH levels. And it would be our recommendation that the water, when it's filtering through the sack, is monitored with pH, either a probe or litmus papers, to ensure that the water is being corrected. It will agitate and mix into the system as the system is being used. So as we're drawing water from the tank, washing the equipment, the filtered water will be going round in a loop, agitating and mixing in the pH correction liquid. So straightforward system, lifting points on each corner, fork pockets at the bottom, so it can be moved either forks or lifting, either or, and yeah, there we go. Straightforward, very effective Kelly Tanks concrete washout system for receiving concrete residue waste from all sorts of equipment, whether it be concrete lorries delivering to sites, pumps, grout pumps, hand tools, concrete column skips, etc. Everything can be washed into this system and the solids retained, and filtered water recycled many times until the end of the project. So there we go. So thank you very much.